Alright, you friends, Mark of Tech Pinas here, and again, I'm with Mr. Adrian Lim, now at the Novo7Tech headquarters in Manila. Novo7Tech, of course, is the official and exclusive distributor of THL Smartphones, and now also Zoppo Smartphones, and soon, Meizu Smartphones. Exciting to, sir, because Meizu is actually known to be the rival of Xiaomi in China, diba? And then Meizu last year had the flagship release, the Meizu MX3.
Yes.
And I heard kanina, sir, according to Sir Oliver din, and na-mention mo nga kanina, that you are bringing the MX3 to the Philippines.
Yes, pretty soon.
Okay, and this is it, sir,
This
right?
is it, yes, exactly. But before we go into the MX3, I would like to show you its earlier predecessor. This is the Meizu MX. Actually, if you're going to look at the design, it's somewhat very similar to its simplicity to a very popular rival. And of course, this is running Android.
Which is the iPhone, sir.
Which is, well, okay, now that you mention it. So, well, this is the MX, an earlier version. And actually, one of the strengths of Meizu is not the hardware. And I would like to tackle this time is more on the software, the OS side. Because it's the Flyme OS that's really unique. And actually, we're doing a contest or a somewhat a video contest wherein you peeps can get a chance to win a brand new Meizu MX3.
Wow!
Yes, and it's only here in Tech Pinas, exclusive.
Alright, so exciting yan, sir. But later, we'll let them know the mechanics on how to join and how to win the flagship smartphone of Meizu, which is coming to the Philippines soon. Okay. This is the price na pwede nilang mapanalunan, sir.
Yeah, this is the actual price. Well, this is an earlier demo unit that I received from Hong Kong a few days ago.
And we're going to do a quick unboxing.
Yeah, a quick unboxing. Actually, I already opened this product. It's the one that I'm using right now. So, here is it. So
you have a simple white carton packaging, pero very high-end yung look niya.
Yes, very premium. So at the back, you can see the sample specs, the serial numbers, the barcode, and everything. MX3. And one thing that's really caught my attention: lovingly made in China by Meizu. So
they love talaga.
Yes, this company is really proud that their products are made, manufactured, and even designed and conceptualized in China. So everything from hardware to software.
Wow.
So let's open it up. So this seems to be like a little storybook. So think big and do easy. Because Meizu is focused on making life easier. That's why they created the Flyme OS. By the way, so TV friends, Flyme OS, just to give you a preview, is a really deeply skinned version of Android, and wherein they made some tweaks in the software, even in the user interface, and they removed the app drawer this time. So everything you see is flat and everything's out there, but very easy to customize. So let's go into the software a little bit later, and to see more of this. So something about the specs. By the way, the MX3 is a 5.1-inch phone.
Yeah, but kanina nakita ko, I was playing with it. Parang iba yung resolution, parang wider siya, sir.
The resolution is unique. It's 1800 by 1080p, and some people call it as a golden HD for some reason. And if you're going to compare it to...
Maybe because of the proportions, sir, parang mas ideal siya.
Yeah, if you're going to compare it to a 5-inch smartphone, which is the common standard nowadays, it's wider, but the length is pretty much the same, but the text and the colors are richer. Yeah. So it's loading up now. So,
I'm looking at it now. Halatang ang rival niya talaga is the Xiaomi Mi 3.
So for this time, because if we compare it with its earlier predecessor, it has a hard button here and two touch-sensitive buttons. But this time, they removed the other two and made it even simpler. Only one simplified button. So it's loading up now. So while waiting, actually we were given an extra charger. So this is the standard US charger and the European charger.
Yeah, the dual.
Actually, these are running at 2.1 amps, so really fast in terms of charging, no problem. And let's open up, and you can see here the common cable. And this is what's unique to Meizu, because people, you know, it's common nowadays to see a SIM card tray ejector.
Yeah.
for Meizu, it's different. You have to use this key. It's more like a guitar pick.
Yeah.
So it's really thin and sleek.
Kanina sir, pinakita mo medyo
So,
kind of tricky on
it's
how
kind
to
of tricky. It
how
takes
to
some
open
time
it.
getting used to, but for me, it gives me a certain kind of special feel that only you can only open this with this key. So
Parang exclusive yung
exclusive
feel,
no? Parang kakaiba pag ikaw lang may ganun So just hold your phone at the center, put your thumb at the middle, and then invert it and snap. So once you snap it open, so you can now insert.
You can now pry it open using that the pick.
Using the pick, gently slide across the sides.
Buti sir, it comes with that kasi usually ako yung nail ko lang yung ginagamit kong ganun Kaya na minsan na nasusugatan ako
And masisira mo yung finish. It's very, actually this is very convenient. Actually there's even a hole so that you can put this in your keychain or something. And once we open it up, you see it's still very neatly designed. So everything's very simple and minimalist. And the battery, unfortunately, it's not user replaceable. But
and that's because they wanted to keep it very slim. Right?
Yes, very slim. Yes, the profile and 2,400 milliamperes, by the way.
Yeah, and sir, looking at the back cover, no, as you can see, wala talaga siyang holes for the SIM, for the micro SD card slot, also for the SIM slot, and you can actually change, diba, ito sir, no? May mga color options.
Yes, there are different color options. Some are apple green, orange, and some blue and purple.
So you can change the look.
Yeah, you can change the look
depending on your mood.
More savvy. And for this one, once we have a closer look, you can see a micro SIM card slot here. Actually, it's the only thing that you can insert in the Meizu MX3. And unfortunately, again, like myself, I'm a very huge fan of expandability. The Meizu MX3 is non-expandable, but it comes with 4 different variations. The 16GB or the 351 is the one without NFC, but this one, what I have here, is the 32GB version with NFC.
That's good.
Yeah, actually there's even a 64GB version. So
all of those are coming to the Philippines.
Well, right now I cannot give an official statement yet, but definitely it's either the 16 or the 32 will be bringing it here in the Philippines.
That's great. Okay.
So let's put this back on. So if you notice, by the way, the Meizu MX3, the sides, you can see a thin streak of silver. Actually, that's made of stainless steel.
So that's real metal.
Real metal, and there's a real design concept to it because the stainless steel is forged together with a magnesium alloy back to dissipate heat faster. Because the Meizu MX3 is a huge fan of using Exynos chipsets, and this one in particular is using the 5410,
which is this is octa-core from Samsung.
Octa-core from Samsung. It's the big little technology. I've heard that they will be releasing a HMP instruction, making it a true octa-core also. But for now, just a brief preview, the octa-core of this one is 4 A7s and 4 A15s. So if we're going to benchmark this, actually, it won't be that sensational because you cannot wake up the higher or more powerful A15 cores by using the benchmark test that we have in the Play Store. So we won't go into that.
To be specific, it's Antutu benchmark.
It's Antutu, yes. So
yeah, of course, you will get a lower score because siguro that Antutu is not yet optimized to be able to use all the cores, right? So it's that. But then, kanina I was playing with the phone, the smoothness of the touch response, diba? Talagang you will really feel that it's an octa-core device. So you can see it. Pakita natin sa kanya, sir, yung
so very smooth.
So do you have games installed na ba, sir?
Yes, I have, and in fact, I have here. Let's try to play Asphalt 8.
Yeah, this is just to prove na sometimes the Antutu benchmark score won't reflect that because it has all that power. Antutu is not yet optimized to measure that.
Of course. Well said. So Asphalt 8, actually, I've tried playing this. As far as power is concerned, actually no problem with it. So go to this one. Oh, put the volume back on. Of course, 2 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
You won't go wrong with that. And of course, the very crisp display. It's 5.1 inch again. A very unique resolution, 1800 by 1080p.
Okay.
And of course, as for protection is concerned, it's Gorilla Glass tray.
And also nakita ko sir yung bezels niya sa side very
very
slim,
thin,
no?
very narrow. And one thing I like about this one, this single notification also serves as your only button.
Okay,
It's also a back button and etc. Oh, I crashed. So which means to show that it's running asphalt, no problem.
Yeah.
And with performance, as you can see, the gyros are working perfectly fine.
Yeah. Ang ganda ng display. So what's the exact display technology nito, sir?
Actually, it's also an OGS technology, one glass lamination, and
Is it IPS ba, sir, or some other display type?
actually they call this JDI.
JDI. Okay.
JDI, but it's a similar technology to IPS.
Halos same naman siya.
So let's not get carried away. So there we go.
Yeah, but as you've seen, it's very smooth. Very, very smooth.
And if you noticed, I only pressed this once. It's similar to the iOS feel that you only use one button to go back or to exit. But one unique feature of this actually is if you swipe it up from the center, it's also the back button.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite gesture heavy. So I'm going to go into the details later. And if you're used to this unified screen wherein you don't have a app drawer, actually you can see I hid something. So I love this part. Aside from the widgets, also you can put this up, and I've hidden some more icons down there, which you can also customize folder by folder, just like this one. I've saved my Clash of Clans and Boom Beach down below. And it has, instead of long pressing the home button to get the recently played apps, you just swipe down and you get the recently accessed apps. And if you slide to the right, you can see you can make a shortcut of your favorite items and control the brightness. If we go to the settings, it's actually really deeply skinned, and they kept it really neat. So this is what you call a tab-like menu as compared to the stock Android, wherein it's very cluttered and too much scrolling. So this time they made everything very simple. So they only show the icons here. And in fact, if you're not really familiar with the icons, you can slide them to the right and you can see what's beyond
full
them.
names. Yeah.
The full names. So everything is there. So here we go. And we go back. And if you notice, this one has a smart bar wherein every time you go to a app or icon, and a small smart bar will pop up wherein you can either have different features. Yeah, you can.
It's not just the back or the menu button.
Yeah, so it's
you have
very
many
actually
buttons
the iOS compared to this one is somewhat similar because it's very intuitive. So one of the highlights of the Flyme OS is you can have a bigger screen without affecting the hardware. I mean, the smart bar, it pops up when you need it, and it gives you lesser clutter. So for example, we'll go to the gallery, and for example, I've taken some pictures earlier. Okay, for example, there's a picture of my baby girl.
Cute.
And as you can see, the smart bar have different options now available as compared to earlier. We have the
it's still faster because you don't have to click the menu button.
Yes, exactly. So everything's there. You can crop, you can delete, or you can share instantly to whichever media you want. So, and another highlight of this one is of course the camera. It's using a 8 megapixel Sony IMX179 BSI camera.
Oh, for brighter shots, even in
brighter
low
shots,
light
yes, because
conditions.
the aperture is an amazing f2.0.
Can you show us, sir, the capability of the camera?
Of course. So for
And
example,
then even the camera interface is unique to Flyme din to, sir. No?
So this one you're gonna love because the focus is almost instantaneous. That's what they call the zero shutter delay. So you can really take stolen shots in a jiffy.
Via your crush, tapos na dumaan sa harap mo.
Kasi di ba hassle yun, you can take a picture, yung pala nag-focus.
Yeah.
The focus is really really insanely fast. And another feature I would like to show you, because it has a built-in proximity sensor.
Okay, so you don't have to touch the virtual camera button.
So the proximity sensor detects how much light is going into there, and it will take shots simultaneously.
How about the front-facing cam, sir?
The front-facing camera is a 2 megapixel BSI camera. So Mark, there you are. And of course, it shares the same technology of zero shutter speed.
This is wide angle, di ba, sir?
So let's go back there. There we go.
Just swipe up to go back. Tapos pagka home, you just click on it.
Tap once.
Yeah.
And another feature of this one, instead of the usual pinch to zoom, so let's go back there. Normally we do this to zoom in, right?
Yeah.
So for this one, similar to the Samsung Galaxy series, you tap twice, and then you can swipe up or down to zoom in or zoom out.
Nice.
And this is something really unique. If you tap and hold on the right side, you can actually tap and hold, and you can actually control also the screen brightness.
It's kahit nasaan ka, sir, no? Any part of the
as of
interface.
now, it works on pictures.
Just for the
gallery. Actually, to date, I'm still discovering the new features of the Flyme OS, and I'm actually really ecstatic about the upcoming Flyme 4.0. This is Flyme 3.0. So there are more tweaks to it, and well, that's the OS basically. We're paving the way for the 4.0 Flyme, which will be the Meizu MX3.
And I heard it's going to be a beast of a device, a powerhouse.
Definitely the basic specs, a standard Snapdragon 800. I'm not sure if it's an 801 or 805.
Do you think it will be a Mi 4 killer?
Well, Meizu is known to be always in China as a direct competitor of Xiaomi.
Yeah.
And I'm definite that they won't fail to surprise the consumers.
Yeah.
But one more thing that I really love about this one is because, again, going back to the stainless frame, actually it's not for aesthetics alone or the durability. Because it also works is to amplify the signal, the antenna.
Yes, kanina, sir, you showed me na ang lakas ng signal niya, no? Compared, for example, if you're using your SIM on another phone.
Yeah, actually, I was using the same SIM card to a more popular brand. It's running a Snapdragon 800, of course.
Yeah.
So I have this one. Actually, I got this from a telco company. So I've noticed that there are some areas where when I use this using my 3G or even LTE, that my reception is quite poor. Transferring my SIM card to the Meizu MX3, actually I have a boost of a minimum of 30% in terms of signal strength. Not only in the 3G, but also in Wi-Fi. Because the developers or one of the co-founders of Meizu is also a known and patent holder of certain antenna technologies. So that's why Meizu has perfected and strengthened their antennae reception and well, of course for now only for 3G, because unfortunately this only H+ capable.
Yeah.
But come right soon for the MX4 LTE ready. So
your beast of a flagship coming soon. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it coming this year, ba, sir?
Yes, of course.
Arriving this year?
Arriving, I believe, will be early October for Philippines. So we're hoping that we can do a launch somewhere in September for this.
Alright. So by the Yuletide season siguro, out na lahat sila, no?
Yes.
Perfect for your Yuletide gadget shopping, di ba?
So mentioning about the OS, of course, yeah, you can You can hide some icons because the slide up and slide down, vertical and horizontal, and swipe up, you know, to show the recently accessed items.
For your multitasking.
And you can also assign some shortcuts that you use all the time, and the slider for the the brightness is down.
How about
there.
the notifications tab, sir?
For the notification, they kept it simple. So if you have notification, it doesn't go all the way down. So they kept it really neat. If you want to clear them, just tap that.
And they also have the slider, for the other functionality, sir.
Yep. For this one, actually, you can customize it. You can move one to the other, arrange them any way you like.
Yeah.
And for example, the Wi-Fi and everything, just long press it and you can move it here if you like. So it's really clutter-free. So just slide it up and it's gone. And again, unique about the Flyme 3.0 is the smart bar, which I mentioned earlier, wherein you get a small bar just on top of this one.
And it's very intuitive because it changes the options
all the
depending
time
on where you are in the interface.
On the app and everything. So again, this unified bar acts as a back button or a home button at the same time. And also an exit button, depending on the app.
Also the multitasking button.
Multitasking is... And one more thing I forgot to mention, for this app, I'm really excited about this one, the calculator. It's kind of... Now, this is what you call real-time multitasking, because oftentimes you want to compute something, you saw a price in the website, for how many US dollars you want to compute, you have to get a separate calculator or press the home button long enough to make it a multitasking window. For this one, you can resize the screen to a bigger one, the full size or the small size, and you can move it around. So
that's floating, sir. So even if you open another app,
if you open another browser or an app, you need to compute something. So let's go to your website here. So, oops, sorry, I killed the Wi-Fi. So let's go there. Still connecting, and you can move this around whatever you choose if you want to compute and everything. There you go. And this is a preview of the Flyme 3.0 only at Tech Pinas. So another first. And I would like to share with you, audience, because just like I said earlier, we're going to have a contest, right? So are you ready?
Excited kami lahat dyan.
Are you ready to Flyme? So it's
are you ready to Flyme,
Flyme,
friends?
Well, some people call it Flyme, pero parang jologs eh. So are you ready to Flyme? Parang may class, diba?
Yeah.
So just listening to this, I mean, sorry, not listening, just viewing this video only here at Tech Pinas, the items or the features of the Flyme OS that I've mentioned earlier, just present it any way you like, name at least 5 unique Flyme features, and then post it on YouTube. And the person who can get the most likes, shares, and views, if you tag it to the Facebook account, will give a full detailed instructions in Tech Pinas site and also to our main website. And you can get a chance to take home a brand new MX3.
Complete to, no, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, the retail package.
And you only get to hear about this first only in Tech Pinas.
That's great. And then also, sir, kanina rin you mentioned sa akin na for those who are interested na medyo siguro at home hindi sila masyado ma-video sa sarili nila, they can also go to the stores, di ba?
Yes.
And then meron kayo dong set up where they can take their videos there sa store ninyo, or maybe the staff can take their video?
Yeah, actually my staff in the Novo7Tech store will take the video for them so that they don't have the hassle or the extra effort to upload or to take.
So kayo na mag-upload.
Kami na mag-upload for them.
Kayo na nagpo-contest, kayo nag-upload.
Yes, we make it easier for people to win or take home this phone with no extra cost. Only here again at Tech Pinas.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's very, very exciting. Of course, considering that Meizu is a very known and a great competitor to Xiaomi in China. Very exciting yan. Especially now that they seem to all be coming to the Philippines.
Yes.
Meizu, of course, I've heard lots of wonderful things about it, and I'm looking at it now. Very, very exciting release. Tuloy natin, sir. May laman pa ba yan sa ilalim itong box natin?
Well, underneath, actually, you just get the cable. So, basically, nothing left. So, in terms of packaging, it's
very premium. Very premium.
But if they can cut down on the size, for me it's a bit bulky, but you know, it's okay.
The price, mga magkano kaya to, sir?
Actually, as of now, I cannot give an official statement, but it will be on a ballpark figure of below 13K.
Wow! Very affordable yun, sir. Considering na ang ganda ng construction ng phone, then you also have that very intuitive and unique interface.
Yep. The features. Actually, additional information for you people. The Flyme OS is not only used by Meizu. It's also being used actually by the Samsung S4 line and certain phones. Even Xiaomi even uses the. Just to prove my point. Actually, here you go. On one of the websites, Meizu Flyme OS. So let's talk more about this one. There you go. Xiaomi Mi3 running Flyme OS. It's slowly being introduced to other devices, just like the MIUI.
Yeah.
And there you go. And that's for Xiaomi. And there you go. Samsung Galaxy S4.
Yeah.
Being using also Flyme OS. An earlier Samsung device also using Flyme OS.
It means there's a clamor for the OS.
Yes,
because it's very intuitive.
something new. In fact, there's a promo right now ongoing on China that you can get to tell your old Nokia story. So I was kind of confused. How come Nokia? This is a Meizu site. So if you can tell your own Nokia story, you can get to win a Meizu MX3. So
Wow.
that's in China. So the reason behind this because Nokia, one of the series, I'm not sure which one, will also be using the Flyme OS.
That's great. Okay, to you friends. So, ang dami ng brands, sir. Of course, again, to you friends, that's Mr. Adrian Lim. He is the IT Director of Novo7Tech, the official and exclusive distributor of THL, Zoppo, and soon, Meizu Smartphones. Okay, and that's Meizu MX3, the current flagship smartphone of Meizu in China. And yung kasunod nito, sir, palabas na rin, ano?
The MX4. Watch out for that.
The MX4, which is, as I've said,
beast of a phone.
A powerhouse device. To you friends, again, that's Sir Adrian. That's Meizu MX3. Join the contest.
Yeah, join the contest, guys.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
By the way, sir, may nakalimutan ata tayo. We always do it. Our unforgiving scratch test. Kanina you mentioned it's Gorilla Glass 3.
Yeah, with NDR.
Which is scratch resistant, di ba? So, we always do this sa videos natin. It's something we can't forget. Muntik na eh.
Muntik na eh.
Yeah.
Kasi since we're in our new headquarters, so I don't bring my portable knives anymore.
Yeah.
So since I'm in my own office, I use one of my favorites. So
this is your standard knife.
My standard knife talaga. So I use this for handling customer complaints. So those are not.
Biro lang, of course.
Joke lang.
Novo7Tech is very friendly to customers.
This is a Damascus blade. So now
very hardcore. Yes sir, parinig natin sa kanila, baka sabihin nila we are being forgiving.
So I guess that's quite an abuse now. So
that's unforgiving enough na, sir.
Wait natin dito.
Mukhang to. Masasaktan tayo dyan. Natin.
So maybe you can see some lint fibers of my shirt, but NDR did its job.
Yeah.
And Gorilla Glass 3 proven to be a worthy protector for the MX3.
Yeah.
And of course, because don't be sad, guys, because if I mentioned that it's not user replaceable for the battery and
micro
storage,
SD
because it supports OTG, so no problem.
Yeah.
So you plug in your favorite USB device and it will read. So let's go to documents.
So you can instantly transfer your files to your flash drive.
So there you go. You can just copy and paste and read direct.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Adrian. You friends, there's a Meizu MX3. We have a contest. Join now, okay?
Join now.
Thumbs up.